40inbox.com here. So we're going to be checking out NASCAR champ Tony Stewart's Indiana hunting ranch, which is on sale for a low price of $30 million. Which, by the way, it always amazes me how much money there is in NASCAR when, technically speaking, all they do is go left. Right? Now, it's not like an insult on NASCAR, but it's just kind of funny, like when you actually like really think about like the logistics of it, and like taking like a very bird's eye view, they're just going left slightly, right? So it took a lot of left turns to afford this swish spread. Three-time NASCAR Cup Series champion Tony Stewart, nicknamed Smoke, is listing his Indiana luxury log hunting ranch for a whopping low price of $30 million, which makes it the most expensive listing in the state. So, located in Columbus, less than an hour from the Indianapolis International Airport, the home is made up of 6 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms and is situated on a colossal 415 acres of land. Which, to me, the most appealing thing about this ranch is literally the acres of land. I think that's so cool. So, known as Hidden Hollow Ranch, the main residence spans nearly 20,000 square feet. Okay, wow, that's massive, and features a massive 8,700 gallon freshwater indoor aquarium in the great room. There's also a separate nearly 3,500 square foot guest house. Dear Lord. Like, the upkeep on this house must be insane. So, this is truly my dream home, Stuart 50 said in a statement. We enjoyed every square inch of the land here. This became my place to get away and relax with my family and friends. The best part is that there is always something to do here, he added. The land is great for hunting and fishing, off roading, or just sitting on the porch and enjoying the stars at night. It's the perfect blend of entertainment and relaxation. Pegged as a true playground for adults, amenities include a 9-acre stocked lake, which means they, I guess, put fish in there. For more mature, there are also sprawling forests filled with turkey, deer, and elk. And what's more, there's even a gym, bowling alley, game area, a lighted onyx bar, and a golf simulator. Jesus. This is like a really cool looking ranch. Like, this looks awesome. Like, not gonna lie, this thing looks super darn amazing. There's also a large workshop on the property where all of Stewart's racing helmets are kept. Prospective buyers also have the opportunity to turn the entire estate into the business. The property is zoned as a hunting preserve and bed and breakfast. The very first time I visited Hidden Hollow Ranch, I was absolutely floored. Carrie Hole, who holds the listing with Compass, said in a statement, "This one of a kind luxury cabin has everything you could ever imagine, and then some." As I approached the home, an incredible 1,500 gallon stream stocked with koi ran beneath the entryway, cluing me into the many unexpected and luxurious features that I'd soon discover about this property. Wow. Wow, that is a full on bowling alley. It's a 2-lane bowling alley. That's amazing. So this continues indoors with an 8,700 gallon freshwater aquarium in the great room, filled with largemouth bass, bluegill, carp, gar, perk, and crappie. I've never seen anything quite like this, added Hole. The residence is built from lodgepole pine, sourced the northern Rockies. The flooring is made up of white oak, red hardwood, and stone imported from Texas. The light fixtures were handcrafted in Alaska, and Indiana bedrock was used to build the fireplaces in the breakfast room, great room, and screened-in porch. I really enjoy how the materials ground you in the space while the home's size and grandeur elevate your excitement. Hall added. With 6 bedrooms, all en suite, 8 full bathrooms, 6 car garage, 3,500 square foot guest house, and an enormous workshop, there's an abundance of space to host friends and family for a trip they'll never forget. Like, this place is honestly pretty amazing, right? Other features include a 2 story waterfall, a trout stream in the entryway. The kitchen comes with a hibachi grill, and in 2014, Stewart accidentally. Ooh, I don't want to read that. That sucks. Wow. This has like nothing to do with the house. Like, why would they even put this in there? Okay, not even gonna bother reading that. Like, that's so stupid. Why put that in there? But what I do want to check out is, let's see, Tony Stewart net worth, just so that we could get like an idea as to like his financial situation. Let's see. No. Okay, so 2 weeks ago. Okay, yeah, yeah. So 2 weeks ago, let's check this out. So Tony Stewart, net worth 2022, age, height, weight, biography, wiki, career details, blah 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 blah. 50 years old. He's definitely more than 180 pounds. Blah blah blah. Net worth $100 million. Okay. Education. This is honestly a little bit funny, right? Like, that's so random. Let's see. Na, 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 na. Okay, some interesting facts you need to know. Tony Stewart is the founder of Tony Stewart Foundation. This foundation works for children who have a chronic disease. That's pretty cool. So yeah, he has obtained all his income through his career as a racing driver. Interesting. He also owns several cars of his own. Some of his owned entities include Macon Speedway and Eldora Speedway. Interesting. So basically, almost all of his income pretty much comes from straight up racing related stuff. So that's actually pretty cool to actually see, right? But honestly, I think his net worth, like they said, is more than $100 million if his house is basically possibly getting sold, like his vacation house pretty much being sold for 30 mil. I got the feeling that he probably more likely has something close to like $300 million. And if that's the case, having like a vacation rental or a vacation house per se for $30 million isn't actually that bad of a purchase, right? Because you got to think about it in like ratios, right? The typical, like, let's just say American almost has all of their net worth in their house. So, in terms of ratios, 30 million out of 300 million ain't really that bad, right? For a vacation house, right? Now, for everyday human beings, us commoners, 30 mil for a house is pretty darn high, right? Like $30 million is high. But that being said, this is the thing that you always got to understand about personal finance, right? Your ratios should stay the same as your lifestyle, well, like your like yearly income, I should say, increases, right? So basically, if you keep your expenses to about 25% to 40% of your yearly income, right? Whatever you decide your ratio, what you want it to be, right? You got to keep it that same and just keep that the same when you make more and more money or when you make less and less money, right? Just keep the same ratio, right? Because that makes it a lot easier on you in terms of like spending, not spending, because you know where you kind of like need to like maintain, right? To where you're not going to end up like living paycheck to paycheck and that everything makes financial sense, right? Because the problem with a lot of people who start making a lot of money is that they end up having like lifestyle creep where they start spending way more money than they actually make per month. So, never get into that situation, just keep the same ratio and makes things way, way more simple. If you want to learn how to get out of debt, go to 40inbucks.com.